Hello and welcome back! I am Lord Revonworc, and this is Civilization 5. And as you can see, I'm having trouble deciding precisely what kind of energy I want to show off to you guys. But I've positioned the map in a very special position because I want to show everyone where it is we're going, because I realized short term my plans have been conquer everyone in my way, but I don't really seem to have any long-term plans, how to secure victory. Now, I know this. Once Italy falls, and honestly I don't think they have very much left, just judging from the look of these borders. I mean, look at that. This is probably the extent of the Italian Empire at this point. Easy peasy, and we're still running on, 12 turns of Clausewitz's legacy. Now, after that runs out, then we might have some problems, but for the moment, we're beautiful. And after Italy is crushed, then it will be time to take the knife to Vienna. Dig it in, twist it. Now, I'm just going to take a moment here and actually take a look at our options, right, as far as victory goes. So let's actually look at victory progress. So, in terms of science, we are doing fairly well in terms of technological progress, but we're behind a few other players. If I can just quickly check the demographics. Yeah, we're behind 2 people, Japan and 1 other unidentified player. Who that is, we don't know yet, but ideally I want to secure victory before science becomes a possibility, because I'm a bit worried we might lose that way. Now, beyond that, we have diplomatic, cultural, and domination, and if anyone's going to win via domination, it's going to be us, given the fact that, strongest army in the world right now. Nobody can stand up to get us. Honestly, could conquer the whole world, but that would take too long. I'd like to win a victory first. So, for the most part, that leaves either diplomatic or cultural. Now, I will say this. One slight problem with cultural is that it is going to take an incredibly long time for us to actually secure a culture victory. Oh, look at this! Ha! There's a revolutionary wave in France trying to depose freedom in favor of autocracy. Now, they're still mostly happy, so I don't know that they'll win out. But thanks to all of my efforts, autocracy is now becoming the world's favored ideology. Still, we need to keep working on cultural victory, cultural victory. We're not influential with anyone, and we're not influential with a lot of people. Now, Italy will take us 255 turns, but they'll be dead soon. 74 turns for France. Austria, we're going to wipe them out. And we are technically rising with everyone, but we're rising pretty slowly with most people. At least we'll be influential with the United Kingdom in 2 turns. So, that's a plus. Just look at that massive tourism. I will need to take out Japan and Austria. But anyways, the point is, culture is going to take forever unless I can insanely increase my tourism output while also crushing all of the less culturally enriched. So basically that means the main option for me is via diplomatic victory. Now, I do have the most delegates in the World Congress, but nowhere near enough to actually win a World Congress vote. Now, part of the problem is that Austria controls too many city-state allies. But with every country that I crush, all of their delegates are taken from the game, and that's 3 just from membership for each country, plus an extra... Right, so when the World Congress advances, which might happen in 9 turns when we get Atomic Theory, there might be a revote for the next host, and if there is, without anything changing, the next host will be us. We'll get 2 extra delegates, and as long as we make sure that we kill all our enemies, especially Austria, they have 4 city-state allies, so once we declare war on them, we'll meet all their city-state allies. Of course, we'll be at war with them, but you know what, we can deal with that later, because once the war ends, we can make peace with them, and they will be without allies, which means we'll be able to get more city-state allies. And I think the main solution here is to try to get as many delegates as possible. I mean, you need to have a vast majority of all possible delegates to actually win a diplomatic victory, so the main strategy to doing that is to wipe out as many opposing countries as possible, and all of them are going to be opposing. And I have been talking for 6 minutes without even making a move. Let me just go through all this shit. And let's see. Okay, so they've got a citadel there, the Italians. We need to storm Naples, right. That's pretty much top priority at the moment. Get ready to storm the city of Naples. All melee troops at the moment kind of stay put, except for those of you back here. Move up as far as possible. You can hang back. Turin, my war hero. And just move forward everyone who's capable of moving. Radislav, you get there. We are moving everyone forward. You fortify. You are on garrison duty, so just stay put. You... no moves. Great Prophet, right! What to do with the Great Prophet? I'm thinking Rome, definitely Rome. And then, I'm not sure if St. Petersburg is worth it. But what about Naples? Yeah, definitely Naples. Rome and Naples definitely need converting to the proper faith. And honestly, I'd kind of like to use you on Vienna too. Kill Catholicism at its source. So, that being noted, see about... just a minute. See about moving forward towards the front lines. We should also build a road between Turin and the rest of the empire. And I just realized I'm actually in the middle building said road. All I need is another You... Why don't you, build that road partway to meet up with the other guy halfway in between. You, are, I guess, garrison. While you, thinking front line. I should just fast forward the rest of the troop movements. And next turn, let's see what they've got. Because it doesn't look like very much, if I do say so myself. Austria has denounced the Soviet Union. I don't really care. Because Austria is gonna die. And the Soviet Union... I mean, I suppose technically they're an ally, but not really. I mean, really, I don't like them. I don't trust them in the slightest. My Gatling gun has taken severe damage. Whatever, it looks like... Oh, hello, what's this? Italy, you have a general. What's his name? Charles Martel! King of the Franks. Wait. No, I don't think he was a king. I think it was just a general or something. Pretty sure he's related to Charlemagne. You know what? I don't know the specifics of, early medieval Frankish history. I'm actually taking a course on that this semester. Well, not specifically Frankish, medieval in a general sense. Whatever, it's not that big a deal. They have a bomber there, so... definitely going to be used offensively. Also looks like they're preparing a group of troops to attack my artillery. That is not okay. You, sir... if I move you, you'll be vulnerable and might die. So I'm going to risk that. Pillage a mine shaft for gold. Move other troops forward a bit. You two meet in the middle for me, please. You, sir, get down here. Everyone with a gun or two, move forward. We're going to take this country by storm. Italy for the Serbs! Okay, Boston, you finished your public school. Let's see, what next? Well... do need to catch up on science. Let's get a research lab. You... Nice... still thinking science and research is the best way to go. And you are garrison. Though... not in Nice. 'Cause... Nice doesn't need garrisons. Okay, great profit! Great! Keep heading towards Italy. Naples actually almost gone down. Oh, right. Can't get you out in time. I'm sorry, Mr. Gatling Gun, you're going to die. Unless... We could heal you a little bit. And then head up there. The only one that could attack you is the aircraft. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Okay, yeah, this whole plan worked out pretty well. Radislav, just stay put for now. And your garrison. Let's see. Yeah, shit, I don't really care about. Oh, that's unfortunate. Can always use extra money. And you... southward bound? Yeah, southward bound. Right. And you... No, I still want to finish that quarry. Yeah. Beautiful. Go back to wherever it was you were going before. I need that... Oh, you're kidding. Nowhere to trade to from here. Did I conquer everything? Were you trading with Manchester? Why can't I trade with Manchester? Well, what lucrative trade routes are available? We could go Boston to Athens, Preslav to Athens, Sparta to Athens. Why don't you go to Boston? We'll do Boston to Athens then. Wait, was I... Well, I mean, that's not a... You know what? Yeah, fine. I actually do have room for another trade unit, so you know what? We'll still do the Boston to Athens route. And next turn. So, probably take some casualties here, but Naples is going to fall. I should have moved my generals closer. Oh well. So now we've finally got aircrafts in the region. Oh hello, what's this, Suleiman? Keep in mind I can't see what he's saying. Oh. Okay, yeah. Nothing of interest. Just leaders being all around douches. He's probably still angry because I, you know, I went and converted all of his cities to Rodnovery. Except Istanbul. Always hard to do that just from pressure to a holy city. But his country is predominantly, Rodnovery. Honestly, it would benefit him to have Rodnovery becoming a world religion. More than making Islam a world religion would benefit him. It's kind of funny. We get a great writer. Wonderful. Always, what the fuck? Okay. Write a political treatise. Oh shit, all of the great writers have been exhausted all the great writers who had great works, so now all that's left is generic, nameless great writers who can only write political treatises. Which isn't bad. I'd prefer the great work of writing, but That's a policy a lot earlier. Free policy. What do I do with it? Okay, well, let's see. Gain 6 more influence at standard speed per turn with city-states you could demand tribute from. Your military forces are 50% more effective at intimidating city-states. So, yeah, I could go more autocracy. What do I have here? Spy steal technology at twice normal rate. Hey, do I have a spy stealing technology right now? Yeah, it'll take 61 turns. And it looks like I am also running sort of short on time for this week's episode, so maybe I probably I can decide what to do with. You know what? No, I'm gonna grab secularism. Beautiful. See that science per turn change? And we get another policy in 14 turns. So... yeah. Well, I guess we'll get a great musician next. Whatever. So let's see. It's still just a Great War bomber around here. So the triplane I'd like on intercept mode nearby. And the bombers I want bombing. We actually could bomb Naples from here. Of course, it wouldn't mean anything to bring Naples down to serviceable levels this turn while there are still enemy soldiers in the vicinity. That would make our lives difficult. Now, he doesn't have any interceptors, does he? What type of unit is in Rome? Another bomber. Okay, so yeah, that we can deal with. So, question. What do we do with these guys? You can't attack yet. What about you? You can attack him. Could we bomb this specific guy into oblivion? Oh, you know what? Yes, we could. So, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move some troops forward. I want you to weaken this guy pretty badly, and then we will... okay, who would do more damage to the city? You do that much, while a bomber would do slightly less. So, bomber, take that guy out. Now let's blow holes into the walls of this city. Seriously, I want that thing rubble. And you will do what I want, men. And... down goes Naples. We create a puppet. We delete a Kephalia. We move a great work out of it. Because that city is going to fall, let's face it. Let's see. Where would be a good place for you? I'm thinking Novi Sad. Yes, Novi Sad. Just in case they manage to take the city down next turn, which is a possibility. do have to admit that. It is a possibility. And we can reduce the likeliness of that happening via... Oh, damn it. Okay. Well, we still have another Great War bomber available. You do some damage to him. You wipe that guy out. We get a new Great General. I should probably use some of them on citadels pretty soon. Take him out. Now, all I've got anywhere near Naples is a single Gatling gun that will die immediately next turn. And Rome is under siege. They've barely got anything left. They've even got a Great General who is trying to flee, and his name is Sun Tzu. Oh, shit! Sun Tzu is one of history's greatest generals. I mean, he literally wrote he wrote the book on fighting warfare. It's called Sun Tzu's The Art of War. Really glad they don't have Sun Tzu anymore. Anyways, I'm definitely out of time now, so until next time, I am Lord Revonworc. This has been great, and I will see you all later. Bye!